What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, and I am back again in the AM for another reaction to One Piece, and this is chapter 1161. We're finally back. God Valley incident has begun, officially begun. We here see all the different parties, all the different factions. We see what Dragon's doing. We see what the Navy's doing. We see what the Holy Knights are doing. We see what the Pirates are doing. We see what everybody's doing. All these crews, factions, all that. Anime been going crazy too. We just got the rest of the Gorosei pulling up to Egghead, so those episodes are gonna be great. And I've been much looking forward to, like an anime and manga when both are running concurrently every week, and then the authors and the studios overlap something like a character might have like a moment on both the manga and anime during that same week or something like that. But knowing that we're going to get the Vegapunk speech for the next few episodes throughout the next episodes, and then with the God Valley stuff, and we know there's a lot of lore and stuff that we learning from that, I can only expect the overlap to be pretty crazy. So I'm excited for that. But I see this color spread right here. I fuck with this heavy. This is one of the better ones Oda has done in a minute. I mean, he's always done good ones, but like this one, I like how he incorporated all the characters and then the colors. I like the dolls and all that around Luffy. Even fucking, is that what's his name? What's the dude name that's stuck in the chest? Gaimon. Why is Gaimon there? I see Rayleigh, Makino, the Don, Sabo, Ace, Shanks, all of them. All right. I even see Garp. Is Kobe in there? I don't see Kobe. Interesting. I would have expected it. I guess not. All right, though. All right. I always thought, and this is early, by the way. I seen the chapter drop at like 7 something. It's 7:30 right now. So, all right, I got to get on it as soon as possible. So, I got y'all, as always. So, author notes from Oda. I always thought horse meat was only good as sashimi, but I recently went to a joint where they did grilled horse instead, and it was delicious. So, hi, Oda. Eat the goat eating horse. A goat eating horse. Chapter 1161, a love ballad in the hell of arrows. That's an interesting title. I'm assuming it's probably Shakky stuff. Something about love. If she had, well, that doesn't mean she has the same. Just because she's the Empress don't mean she has the same devil fruit as Boa. But I mean, maybe. I was just thinking about like love bows, or I don't know. Anyway. Onichild Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 43, The Resting Place of Heroes. I do like that room. That does look pretty cool. Alright. The island became an inescapable flashpoint where motive and fate erupted into a battlefield of nightmares. Once again, shout out to Dragon, shooting the trank into the Celestial Dragon, no pun intended, and for trying to attempt to save Shanks and Shamrock off the island. I still want to know, how did they get separated? Like, what happened to, like, was it more on Garland? Did Garland say, I only want one son or some shit? Like, what was the reason there? We're going to get it, obviously, but I've just been thinking about that for a minute. God Valley, what happens when legends meet? Head for the evacuation route, but there was a prize I really wanted. We will take responsibility and get it for you. Responsibility? You'll be taking responsibility for all this, you idiot. We might have a chance. Let's use the chaos to hop on a boat and slip away. Where's Shakky? Is she alright? Ares, Teach, where are you? Damn. Okay, so his wife's name is Ares. Okay. Where did Roger go? See, all these people got these motives. You see, that's the thing. There's a whole bunch of different motives. You got people who are coming here for devil fruits. You got people who are coming here for for Shakky, obviously. Then you have Rox, who is coming here to save his family, save his son and his wife. And there might be some other motives too. I mean, we know that there are other motives, as like Kuma and them trying to escape the island in general as slaves. So it is a lot going on, man. All right, okay, it's back to Shanks with the twins. Hang in there just a bit longer. Where are the Navy ships? More pirates. It's not this way. Yeah, I see him. A Marine with a little bundle in his arms. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay, so, was the they got cleavage? I thought that was a dude. Oh, is this? Okay, so I'm assuming he kind of reminds me of Kid again a little bit. And I think we did get the house names in the last chapter for these Holy Knights. But, Is he related to, or she related to Kittigan, or is Kittigan? Because it looks similar, kinda. I mean, from the mouth and like the size, I guess, but maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know down below, because they might be from the same family, and that's what I'm getting confused with. Ugh. Damn, really shot that boy. Got him. You're a lifesaver, Mafi. Garling would have killed me. God damn, with the kids falling on the ground. Yeah, got the cleavage, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Who would have thought a prick like Garland could have a kid? That's almost as strange as our intriguing little kidnapper. Interesting they called him a prick. She called him a prick. She didn't give a fuck. Satchel's family, Saint Mafi. Okay, so it's not Kid again. Just looks similar. It looked like a mix of like a beast pirate and Kid again. So she ends up grabbing one of the kids. So so I guess I'm getting my answer here. But why didn't she pick up Shanks? I'm assuming she had Shamrock in her hand. Wait, those babies, they're my only chance to atone for helping set up this twisted murder game. Oh my god. Look at Dragon being a goat once again. He knows he's on the side of people who are in the wrong. They're not just, they're very wrong. So even though it's not his fault, but he's a part of that establishment. He's a part of that faction, which once again with Garp, right? I'm always on Garp's ass. I've been on Garp's ass before everybody else had been realizing recently, like I've been having some revelations within like the past, I would say like 2 years, maybe with Garp, maybe 3 years. Maybe 3 years. But Garp is like, I'm not even like, okay, obviously he's one man. He can't do everything himself. That's not my argument. That can be y'all argument all y'all want, that y'all think that's somebody like my argument. Even the Ace thing, that's not my argument either. My argument is the God Valley, the slave hunting incidents like this, these annual events happen every year in different places. He knows about this, and you're still morally, if you're against this kind of shit, why would you still be within a faction? Like one of your apprentices, Al Kiji, he left. He was an admiral. He was even higher than you, and he left. Obviously, I know Garp could have been higher. He chose to be lower, but I'm just trying to put it into a perspective. He ends up leaving, right? He has the balls to leave, even after the fight or whatever. He left. Your son, Dragon, he obviously left. Why would you stay here knowing that you're like, I don't know, man. It's to me, he comes off as very, like some tomfoolery. This is some C word that ends with an N. If you know, you know, with zeros in between. He kind of. It's like you're sticking up for a side that is literally oppressing you. All right. It was nice knowing you, young man. I guess that's that. Considering all the dead, this is probably what I deserve. Out of the way. Oh my god, who the fuck did that? Cut the hell out of him in half. Who did that? For the last time, I was aiming at the enemy, not you. How many other pirate crews landed here anyway? Liar, I could have died. You want to go right now or something? Shout out that boy, Whitebeard. Shout out to Big Mom too. Whoa, these pirates, they're so huge. Damn you, Newgate. You trying to get me killed? Shakky. This isn't what we agreed on, Lin Kaido. The Rocks pirates, if we can take them down, we'll be famous. Huh? Hang on, are these scrubs after Shakky too? And they just fucking them up. Get back to bed, you small fries. Yeah, y'all ain't shit. Ain't gonna lie, they got aura right here. Damn, Shakky, you could have been a part of this. You could have been a Yonko, man. What happened? I mean, well, we kind of don't know. I mean, it is. Some of it is canon. I'd assume that episode 0 is canon. In terms of the movie events that happened with Strong World, probably not canon. But and this is just my own head canon. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. I'm just gonna assume that episode 0 was pretty canon though. But yeah, hey, look at this crew though. These 4, they definitely the top 4 in the Rocks Pirates. Behind Rocks. Maybe. I mean, the other ones are good too, but 3 of these were Yonko. Fuck Kaido, by the way. I still don't give a fuck about Kaido. This fucking brat. What in the world is happening on this island? I could probably slip away now, but I lost the babies. Damn, and that Shanks on the ground looking all fucked up. He like, god damn, he got a knot on his head. Damn. Shit. Let me guess, is it... Wait, what? I didn't even really look at that panel. What? Well, let me guess, it's like a Goku thing, and Shanks is actually supposed to be evil, but he ends up being like good. That'd be interesting if that is a thing. Like you just inherently are evil because I mean I know we've seen what happened with with Doflamingo's dad and whatnot, but like still, who knows? Now this is a big catch. I found a prime fishing spot. Brace yourselves, you big old sea kings. It's Garp. Run. A fight with him will drag on too long. We ain't gonna fight back at all. Can it? Zeus, Prometheus. Yes, mama. So they ran away from Garp. Okay, so there goes the Garp stocks for folks and shit. I think it's just because he's just too damn relentless. He's like, all right, he be doing too much, man. But I'm pretty sure they all can combat with him. But I'm sure Garp will probably win against everybody. He is the oldest of the bunch out of everybody here. I think him. Yeah, I think him and Rayleigh are the two oldest. I believe so. By a few years, but I didn't expect Whitebeard to run though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dad, Heavenly, Fuer Blitz, Vice Admiral Garp. God damn, Garp. Shit. What was that? No focus. This is our chance, Kuma. Okay, this isn't even hot enough to cook a prime rib, Lin Lin. Fuck. I know she did not say fuck. She probably said shit or something like that. Or damn. He looking crazy though. Hey, the kidnapper's probably dead. And I've secured the baby. That's good enough, right? I'm forever in your debt. Now, please get back here before Garland finds out. I'm sorry, I may not be able to help your brother, but I swear to at least save you. Okay, so there that goes. You all really thought you can get away in this chaos. Pirate or townsfolk, none of you will escape on my watch. They just shooting a whole bunch of shit into everybody, all the slaves and shit. Reporting in, the Rocks pirates are coming from the southeast. The Roger pirates from the southwest. We've been sandwiched. Rocks, Roger, Celestial Dragon's current location. Boop, boop, middle. Going to the middle. Give back Shakky. It's Roger. Fight to the last. We haven't gotten the treasure to safety yet. The Rocks crew are coming from the other side. I'm going to save her first. No, I will. Let go. Shakky, we're here to save you. Hurry and stop them. You at least move Shakayaku, right? St. Summers about that, huh? Ah, St. Summers. Don't tell me all of them were taken out by one little chained up lady. Sounds like the pirates are out there really alone. Sounds like the pirates out there are really going to town. How distasteful. There's nothing less cute. And then he smacks her than a woman who knows her worth. Wow. Damn, look at that. I ain't gonna lie, look at the thickness. Oh shit, she came back with a spinning back kick. Bow. Ouch. And then he grabs her leg though. But look at that leg though. I fuck with the leg. I like leg. Do not break her. Did he break her? Or did he club her leg? Oh my god, yeah, he bludgeoned her leg. You know all these pirates are here to take you away. Your popularity's quite the pain. It certainly made a mess of our tourney. Yeah, somehow the economy fucking crashed because of her when she, man, what the hell? Even if you survive this, Garland will ultimately claim you as his. No one else really gains anything. So I'm starting to wonder if it wouldn't just be more fun to kill you here and now. See, the Celestial Dragons, that's gonna be the downfall of them too. They are in it for themselves a lot of times. Like in this chapter alone, we had Mafi talking shit about Garland, like dude like that. I never thought he would have kids like this motherfucker. I mean, he'd probably agree with you maybe, but she called him a prick. And then he's saying like, man, I could just kill you. I don't give a fuck if you gonna be his fucking prize. Fuck it, I'll kill you my damn self. This is interesting to see the selfishness from them, and it's very in character to see that, you know. They've come all just a way to save you. It'd be unfortunate to survive hell only to find the mangled corpse of their beloved here. I wonder what kind of faces they'll make. There go Roger. Okay, now Roger's clashing with Whitebeard. Shakky, we've come to save you. Shakky, okay. Shakky, are you okay? I'm going to save you now. It'll be me. No, I'm the one. Damn, my hands are tied right now. I'll leave Shakky to you, Rayleigh. I'm sure he's talking to Rayleigh. Yep. Looking over his right shoulder, right hand man. Can you hear that? They're right outside. But I'm afraid they're just a little too late. St. Summers Garland won't forgive this kind of transgression. Zip it. If you keep quiet, they'll just chalk it up to an accident. Look at her face. All hope snuffed out. See, this ain't a fairy tale. I'd just gut any hero who showed up. Life's a bitch, ain't it? Yeah, ha ha. I'll kill you in 5 slashes. Savor the pain. your wishful thinking will drain out with your blood. I'll send you to the darkest shadows of the underworld. Transcendent Higan Crescent. God, Higan Crescent. God damn. Shakky. Sorry for the delay. Come and make me yours, Shakiyaku. I'm here for you. Hey, came back. You know what I'm saying? You know, she fucked with Rayleigh, and Rayleigh came back knight in shining armor. And it makes sense because we knew that him and Summers had some kind of run-in because he was familiar with, well, no. I'm confusing it. With Gabon. Gabon specifically, like, you know, that there's been interactions or at least a feud or some kind of conflict between at least both of their parties, and obviously we know from Rayleigh and Summers themselves. Ray-san, you're late. I'm sorry for letting it come to this. I was so scared. I'll never ever. Save it for later, you dog. Guys, we've got Shakky. Grab the treasure and run for it. Wow, a passionate rescue. Ain't this interesting? Because like this, like we get her really early, so I wonder what happens for the rest of God Valley. Because now we really are in the blind. Like we knew just about everything for Shakky, because obviously we know she's free. We know that her and Rayleigh are a thing, so we chalk it up to him saving her, which we just saw. But like outside of that, we don't know the things that we don't know. We don't know how the fights end with when it comes to Garp and Roger against Rocks. I know a lot of people, myself included, are maybe thinking that he probably got Domi reversied, or maybe he didn't, and it was some other lie that somehow got spread or whatever, and they didn't know what he was fighting for. Truly, I wonder will they ever know what he was fighting for. I would like to know if anybody knows. Maybe he would tell Roger in the middle of the fight, but then it'd be like too late, and it's like nothing could stop him. I don't know, but if Roger knew, I think he probably would. I don't know, man. Do y'all think Roger would teamed up with Rox if he knew what Rox was fighting for? Do you think he would care, or you think he would just leave as he was supposed to? I don't know. It'd be crazy if they knew. And I'm saying Garp too, but specifically Roger, if he knew, because I would assume that they have some kind of like their rivalry is more like it's like a Luffy and Kid, Luffy Kid Law, where it's like they're from the same era, same generation and whatnot. They have respect for each other. If they do cross paths, they will fight each other, but for the most part, they have alliances, right? I would assume that Rox and Roger are on those kind of terms, just like with Whitebeard and Roger. I like that we got a little clash with Whitebeard and Roger. That was cool. The Garp thing, I already know the Garp fans are like, oh my god, Garp. Yeah, he's strong. He's still a garbage character. That's all I'm gonna say. He's strong as hell, but he's still a garbage character. God damn it, garbage. But I guess he's just a crazy. I guess he is definitely like Luffy when it comes to fighting. Like he is just. You don't want to go against Garp because for one, he's just a straight up strong ass brute that is so relentless. You just don't want to fight. That's exactly what they say. Say, yeah, fuck that. We ain't fighting him. They should just let Kaido fight him. Kaido would have got smoked, but they should just let Kaido fight him. He seemed like he would more so wanted to do that. While the rest of them like, hell no, we got to get these fruits. We got to do this. We got to do that. Because Whitebeard, I mean, he had no problem fighting Roger. And we know that Roger and Garp are supposed to be relative. Like, the way I look at it, because when it comes to power scaling in One Piece, it really don't fucking matter. But I like to indulge from time to time. I'm going to make a list one day. My list, everybody's list is going to be different. But if you were to ask me at this point in time about the strengths from everybody here and who's the strongest or whatever the case may be, I honestly believe there's like a tie. Like, I think overall, with ambitions, with everything, like with ambitions, with just how his attitude, obviously Rock seemed like he is like the strongest out of all of them, or he has the edge. I think he has an edge. But Garp does seem to obviously be like if you want to bet on any of them, like if you want to bet on Roger, Garp, Rocks, and I'm gonna put Whitebeard in there. If you want to bet on those four, I feel like Garp is probably the one that you bet on just because he's the most established. He has the biggest notoriety out of anybody, or the biggest fame out of anybody. with Rocks following him, and then Roger, and then Whitebeard. But that's besides the point. This is a good chapter. I like Dragon, so it makes sense. So now we got the answers to that too, as to why Dragon and Shamrock, Shanks and Shamrock were both separated. The fact that he fell on his head, though, I wonder, like, Oda didn't need to do that. I know that was like, it could be come off as kind of comedic, like, damn, this baby got a knot on his head, he knocked out. But at the same time, though, is there a reason why Oda did that other than just it being a comedic scene? Like, is it to show, like, kind of like with Goku in Dragon Ball, where he bumps his head, and that was like kind of what created this new pathway for him, and not being this evil, primitive, barbaric, fucking not primitive, but barbaric brute, like a Saiyan, like a full blood Saiyan, which he is, but like living their tradition. So I wonder if something too. I just thought about what Mafi. Mafi kind of reminds me of Doflamingo as well, like with the shades and then the mink. I wonder if that's how Dofi got his inspiration for it. Probably, because we still don't know what Dofi saw. Dofi might be here on God Valley, right? Well, how old is Dofi? I believe he is a little older than Shanks, I believe. I think is he like, yeah, because he was there in Roger's execution, right? Yeah, I think so. Dofi, he's probably like around Mihawk's age, probably. Actually, let me search it. I can search it right now. Because One Piece ages sometimes don't line up a lot. I don't know. Oda be messing up with that a little bit, but it don't really annoy me at all, honestly. Because you can always fact check. It's not like you can't. He's 41. Okay, so never mind. So he'll be the same age as Shanks, just about. So no, never mind. Not Dofi. But what I was thinking about Dofi is the whole thing of like the secret that he knew, the treasure or whatnot, and then this Mafi person looked like somebody that inspired his look, or maybe this is just Oda just doing it, and he probably didn't realize it, or he just liked the look and he wanted to do it again. But yeah, let me know down below what's you guys' predictions for what's the rest is about to happen, because right now we're definitely in a blind spot where I don't think there's any other information that we do know that's going to come from this besides God Valley being erased. That's the only thing that we know after this. Everything else is all speculation. I believe so. So yeah, we're going to see what all happens. Pull up next week, and we'll also pull up every Sundays. I'm always going to be here early in the morning with my reaction to the anime for One Piece anime adaptation. And every Thursdays, Fridays, I'm going to be here with One Piece. It's looking like it might turn into Fridays because the last, I think, 2, maybe 3 chapters have been dropping on Friday, so we'll see. But with that being said, I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video, and peace.